Dusk is now settling in all around the Silverdome here in Pontiac, Michigan, and that's about as gloomy as it probably is inside that Cincinnati Bengal locker room right now. I suppose, Terry Bradshaw and Roger Staubach, if there is any reason for hope, we should point out that the Bengals were behind 21-0 against Seattle in their opening game. They did manage to come back in that one. But, Terry, it looks awfully bad here for him right now.
Well, Brent, what's happened in the biggest game of any professional football player's life is a Super Bowl, and you do not make the mistakes. 3 turnovers, 2 costly fumbles, 1 interception. The interception down in where you do not want to come away. You want to come away with 3 points or a touchdown. Then the fumble by Collinsworth, that's another. You're right there on the 3 or 4 yard line. And then the kickoff there again. You're right down there. You just don't want to make those kind of mistakes. The Bengals have made all the key mistakes so far in this game.
Roger and Terry, we're going to come back and take a look at all of the plays a little bit later, but we do have some marvelous entertainment. Something that may even be more exciting than the game we've just seen in the first half. Let's go down now to the field and Phyllis George. Phyllis?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an exciting halftime extravaganza in store for you this afternoon. The National Football League is pleased to present Up with People in a special performance featuring music of the 1960s, the decade the Super Bowl was born. Up with People is an extraordinary educational and cultural program for young people all around the world. So without further ado, let's welcome 430 young people from 24 countries. Ladies and gentlemen, Up with People!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Going to bring back some of those unforgettable songs and sounds of the 1960s. It was a time of momentous change, and the music was changing too, with so many exciting innovations and instant legends. From the Beach Boys to the Beatles, Surfing to Soul, the Hootenanny to Motown, and here are just a few of the highlights. put the world on wheels, and some of those classic models of the 60s were immortalized in song. Of Motor City have been moving people for nearly a century, and in the 1960s, something else came from here that set the world in motion: the mighty Motown sound. Folk music and hootenannies were very popular in the 60s. Many old songs came back, and new ones commented on what was happening during those times. Let's have a hootenanny right here at Super Bowl 16. Everyone sing along.
Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Everybody, sing it again. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat
matter. Remember to let her into your heart, and then you can start to make it better, 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 better. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, hey Jude. Na 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 na. Na na na. Hey Jude.
And as the decade came to an end, you could hear people singing.
And the pageantry continues here at Super Bowl 16. And we'll be right back with Roger Staubach and Terry Bradshaw taking a look at some highlights. But first, we're going to pause now for these messages from your local stations.